Hi, I'm Mayor Lowery, and welcome to another edition of the Mayor's Minute. With me today is Benita Weston and Charisse Ingram, who are with the Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Good afternoon, ladies, and thank you for joining me today. First, before we begin, please tell everyone about your official titles and your organization.
Well, my name is Charisse Ingram, and I am the current president of Phi Nu Zeta graduate chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated in Florissant.
And my name is Benita Weston, and I am the social action chair and the president-elect to Phi Nu Zeta chapter.
Very good. And I do believe that the first time we actually met was on Veterans Day at the Korean War Memorial in Coke Park. We really appreciate you guys doing that for us there.
Well, yes, having been founded in Florissant now for 13 years, we're 13 years this year, we just found that it was very important for us to make sure we're making those connections with the residents of Florissant. So that's one of our goals, to make sure that Florissant residents are aware of who we are, and just having the partnership with you and Florissant to make sure that we're serving our immediate community.
And that certainly was the conversation that we had after the presentation, is that how you guys really want to get involved in all the activities around the city of Florissant, and how your organization really wants to be involved in our city. Certainly appreciate that.
We appreciate it.
And we're going to get you involved too.
We're looking forward to it.
Right.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your sorority and exactly what you guys want to accomplish here within the city of Florissant?
So our mission is to do more things, be more involved in the community, not just with toy donations and clothes donations. We want to actually be involved, get out there and meet the people and let them know that we're here and we're willing to help out the community. So as Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, at a national level, we get involved in March of Dimes, St. Jude, women's rights, so all kind of incentives that meet more than just our community, but the whole community as a whole, not just, black and white. So we just try to outreach to all kind of aspects in the community to, let them know that we're here to help.
Very good. And we're certainly going to make a lot of opportunities. I mean, we have a lot of opportunities for people to get involved here in our community. And with you guys wanting to be so involved, we are certainly look forward to getting you guys involved as much as we can.
And I just wanted to add, that's our motto. Our motto is that we're a community conscious social action organization. And we were founded January 16th, 1920 on the illustrious campus of Howard University in Washington, D.C. And we were founded by 5 co-eds who wanted to rise above just social status. We wanted to be involved in civil engagement and being able to give back to the community. And here we are now 101 years later, and we're still out here trying to serve our community. Right now, we have chapters worldwide. So
that is wonderful. We certainly appreciate you guys that want to be involved in our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How many chapters are there? How many members do you have in the organization nationwide?
Well, like she was saying, we have them all over the world. There's currently 850 chapters across the world. Japan, we had the first chapter in United Arabs, first one to have one in Africa, the Caribbean. So we have a lot of first chapters that other sororities haven't had. As far as membership, there's over 150 members across the whole board of the chapters. So we're pretty large. We're not the largest, but we do have an impact with our members.
So 150 members within
150,000.
150,000. How many here in your chapter here in St. Louis or in the Florissant area?
Well, in St. Louis, we have, in the state of Missouri, actually in the Midwestern region, the state of Missouri has the largest number of members of Zeta Phi Beta sorority. There are over 150 of us alone in the state of Missouri. And right here in the St. Louis area, there are actually 3 chapters. There are 2 graduate chapters. Our chapter, Phi Nu Zeta, graduate chapter. Then there's also a chapter in St. Louis City, Xi Zeta graduate chapter, and then there's an undergraduate chapter, Zeta Rho, that is citywide. So
what makes us unique is that we're based right out of Florissant. So there's a distinction between St. Louis City and our chapter. So we are servicing Florissant. So this is our focus. You are our people, our community that we want to serve.
Very good. It sounds like, you got obviously a lot of members, but it's nice that we have such a concentration here in North County and Florissant.
Oh, and just for our chapter alone, we have 40 members in our chapter. So while you see myself and Benita, there are 38 other women who are dedicated to service.
And we're going to use all 40 of you.
Oh, well, we are ready. We are ready.
Very good. So if somebody wanted to learn more about your organization, where should they go for more information? Is there a website? Is there anybody they can call?
So our national website is www.zetaphibeta1920.org. And then Benita can give you our local.
And then for the chapter is Zeta Phi newzeta.org.
And they
So
can.
you have to learn your Greek letters if you.
Yes. We also have a social media presence, so they can contact us via Twitter, they can contact us via Facebook, as well as Instagram.
Even today, and even the first time I met you guys, one thing I can tell is how much pride you have in this organization.
Oh, it's ingrained in you.
It's finer womanhood.
Right, and sisterhood. So we be around each other more than anything. So we learn to work together, learn to, that bond. So almost like family.
And it's embedded. Our founding principles are based on scholarship, service, sisterhood, and finer womanhood. And we're the only Greek letter sorority that has finer womanhood as one of its founding principles. And so in everything that we do, we just want to make sure that it is up to par and that it includes all of those principles. And while we are a historically Black sorority, we have a very diverse membership. So we have members of all denominations, race, creed, sexuality. We are open and inclusive.
Very good. So we've covered a lot so far about the sorority. Is there anything else you guys might want to add that want to make sure that people know about you guys and your organization?
So over the year, even through COVID, we were able to establish an auxiliary group. They're the Zetas Amici. So those are friends of Zetas. These are women who don't have a degree, but still want to uphold our principles. So they're actually, through our chapter that we sponsor, they're a part of our chapter. They're not sorors, or like we call ourselves, but they're our friends. So they do the same initiatives. So if there's anybody out there that wants to, join in and help out the community, uphold our same principles, they can actually be a part of our organization. We also do a lot with March Dimes. Like coming up, we're collecting donations for March Dimes. We have a website through March Dimes actually that we're collecting donations for this upcoming virtual walk. We're donating items to DePaul Hospital at the end of May, giving them new mothers who don't have enough items for them to go home with. So we're doing that. We're donating stuff to St. Jude. So it's a lot of virtual stuff that's going on right now. So like I was telling you earlier, previously, we're just was involved with the beautification of Old Town. So we were happy to get out and involved in that and look forward to do some other things.
Very good. And like I said, we'll certainly keep you guys posted on the events that are going on. Of course, there's a lot of events on Facebook. I know I Care About Florissant has a bunch of different trash pickups and beautification projects. Love to see you guys out there. I have the Mayor's for Meals this Saturday from 9 to 12 at the JFK. Please stop by, and if you guys want to help.
We will definitely do that. And I just want to mention, one of the things that we're hoping to do is we're hoping to kick off a virtual summer reading program. So Benita is our social action chair, and that was one of the things we know. A lot of members of our chapter or teachers or work in the educational field. And so we just thought this was one of the ways that we can give back. So we're working with Ready Reader, and we're trying to start that partnership, and so that we can begin to advertise and give another platform for young people to get engaged with reading. So that's one of the things that you can look forward to coming from us soon.
With this past year, it's another topic, but I think it's certainly our younger kids in need. Being out of school for almost a whole year, I'm sure some of them have gotten behind, and certainly reading is probably one of the most important things that they need to learn. So that's a great idea for you guys to do this summer. So appreciate that. Thank you again for joining me today, and I certainly look forward to working with you guys and all the events here in the city, and thank you for everything that you guys do.
All right,
Well,
well, thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having us.
This concludes this edition of the Mayor's Minute. Thank you all, and we are Florissant Strong.